What's going on, guys? How are your meatballs? In this video, I'll be explaining how to cheat the schematic system within Call of Duty Modern Warfare circumstances. Now, this is more of a tip, or at least an eye-opener at best. No cheating and nothing mind-blowing here, but I felt that it was very important to make this video, especially since many casual fans may not play as much, and this will definitely benefit them a lot more than hardcore players. At least I think so. I mean, don't get me wrong, if you're hardcore and you survive and can successfully exfil a lot, it'll also greatly benefit you. But more so, the middle into the video, if you do not understand acquisitions and schematics in any way, I have a video on my channel explaining and breaking down everything you need to know about the systems and much more. I appreciate the insane support from you guys for Modern Warfare 3 Zombies, so sub and more COD Zombies eliteness with the Meatball Army. Let's go. So for those of you guys who do understand the schematic system, you'd know that they are on cooldown. This cooldown starts as soon as you craft the item in the schematics menu, however, and this piece of information is exactly what will lead you to realize that schematics can be toyed with a little bit in Modern Warfare 3 Zombies. Let me explain. Regardless of what's in your rucksack or acquisition stash, you can always craft a schematic of any item at any time, so long as the schematic is obviously unlocked and not on a cooldown. This means that even if you're not going to use a given stud item inside either of your rucksack or acquisition stash for later use, then, like I said, the timer will immediately start to bleed out for the next time you can actually use the schematic. Now, don't forget that with a large rucksack, you can store up to 9 items, then an additional 10 in your acquisition stash. Again, if you've watched my videos, you understand how rucksacks work, and you know that they are a little less secure than acquisitions, and that if you fail to successfully exfil your match, that you'll lose everything in your rucksack. You can go down, be revived by another squad, it doesn't matter, any other BS you may want to do, just as long as you successfully exfil, you'll keep all of the items in your rucksack. Now, this is important to understand when attempting to toy with the schematic system for your benefit. If you have stuff super rare, on a larger cooldown, maybe, I'd save this stuff in your stash, craft it, and save it in your stash if you're not going to use it in your current match and game, and take other stuff less important to you in. But the goal is to use the schematic as soon as you can use it and stash it away somewhere. The better the player you are, the less scared you are to store it in your rucksack, because you have a little more confidence you'll successfully exfil. But like I said, you always have insurance with that acquisition stash. And I know that some of this may not make much sense to some people, like really hardcore players, but for others like myself, I play with hardcore players, obviously, and I also play with my casual friends. I will very obviously run different stuff for both groups. But in essence, no pun intended, that's it. More of an eye-opener than a cheat, but this little trick, knowing that you can craft schematics at any time and just have a schematic available to craft, you can craft it and then save it for later. This way, tomorrow, not only do you have it ready to use, but you can craft another one right away for your second game. That's awesome information to know. And again, this is more of a tip. Make sure to subscribe for more Elite COD Zombies content. I'll catch you on my daily COD Zombies Twitch streams, and take care of your meatballs.